This year's Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal has been called off. The company behind it is canceling the festival as it tries to avoid bankruptcy. It's blaming a difficult financial landscape amplified by the pandemic that forced the show to be canceled for 2 years. The festival was founded in the 1980s and can draw millions of visitors from around the world. That makes it also a key economic driver for the Montreal economy. The festival typically runs for several weeks during the summer. And joining to discuss further is Cassie Cow, Just for Laughs New Faces alum and the first Chinese-Canadian woman at the festival. Cassie, thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. Hi.
Hi. So, such devastating news. I want to ask, what is your reaction to this development?
I mean, I had heard a few things coming out of Montreal recently, but overall, very surprised because they just did their festival in Vancouver to a lot of success and with a lot of TV tapings there as well. And showcases for the summer one have already started. So I do think this is a big shock for all comics across this country.
What will this mean for comedy in Canada, do you think? Because this is such an iconic thing for Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the biggest festival in the world, and our home festival. It's what employs a lot of the comedians in our country and discovers new talent, and New Faces especially is a really important industry showcase, which I was lucky enough to be a part of. I think it's really sad that for the comics that have been working all year this year, they don't get to showcase.
So, talk about maybe Just for Laughs a little bit for anyone who maybe isn't aware, maybe there's somebody out there. What makes it so special?
It is the biggest comedy festival in the world, and I do think that especially the New Faces Showcase is really unlike any other. It's a real industry milestone to show that you're officially being launched into the industry. Lots of people work years to get to New Faces. Like it's not actually for brand new comedians. Lots of people work 10 years before they can get a chance to showcase at New Faces, and everyone in the world is there every year. So it's a real big pillar of our industry, and the fact that it's in Canada is so important to us, given that our industry is so little being compared immediately to the United States.
How much of a loss is this for the comedians themselves?
Definitely a big loss, I think. In fact, just last night I was at a show talking with some friends who were like trying to showcase this year and talking about how much they'd worked on their showcase sets. It's something that like our industry in Canada revolves around. Like yearly, everybody prepares for the showcases in order to try to get a spot, either on the galas or on the New Faces for August.
As for the future of the organization, are you hearing anything?
I mean, I'm hopeful that they're doing okay. They don't seem to be shutting down everything, only the summer festival, which certainly is their flagship event. But in recent years, they've also acquired a lot of satellite uh, festivals. And last year, I was on the road with them, so they have quite a few road shows as well. I would be interested to know if those are being affected or not. So I do think that there are other avenues for them to still be operating and employing comedians, which would make me feel better, I think.
Hmm. Well, we will continue to follow this story. Cassie Cow, Just for Laughs New Faces alum. Thanks so much for being here today, and all the best to you.
Thank you, Yusa.